we're going to start our class. Everyone ready?
Okay, is Mr. Ivan already here?
I'm Mr. Ivan.
Oh, sorry. You look so young.
Thank you for the compliment.
So, Mr. Ivan, let me introduce myself first. I'm Flo from International Office Telkom University. I'll be your host for today and guiding the students from from Telkom University and also USA. And then maybe I will help you to organize for the questions or anything related to the joint class for today. Is it okay, Mister?
Yes, ma'am. That will be great.
All right.
Okay, so
Okay. So the time is yours now.
okay, thank you. So once again, from students online and student here is the University of San Agustin conference room or our classroom. So once again, let me share my screen first. Naka-zoom tsura ni Sir.
Okay, let me say hi to the students from Telkom University and University San Agustin. Welcome to online join class. And today is our first sessions. And also we have another session on 18 November with the lecture from Telkom University. Today we have a class with a lecture from the University of San Agustin, Dr. Ivan Duran, MBA. So he is already present for in the screen, and please time is yours, Mr. Ivan.
Can you see my screen now?
Yes, we can see.
The,
Yes, we can see.
the one with entrepreneurial management on it. Amen. Oh, I think I'm sharing the wrong screen. Sorry for the technical issues. It's our first time
It's
to
okay. It's okay.
join
Takes your
class.
time. It's okay.
Okay, so there you have it. So before we start, I would like to request everyone to please stand and let's have our prayer. And Father, Son, Holy Spirit, Amen. You live in unity. Pray for us, Holy Father Agustin.
Mr. Ivan, sorry. Can we see or can you show the camera because we record it and then we can see
Sorry.
you the whole
Okay,
the whole session.
let's pray. Father, Father, okay, so thank you so much, everyone. So please sit down. And Father, let me set up my camera, ma'am. Okay, so this afternoon, we will be discussing about entrepreneurial management. So this will be the first session of two. You'll be joining two sessions, and I think we have three other courses that you'll be joining. So the first topic that we'll be discussing is entrepreneurial management. Okay, so So we will be discussing the entrepreneurial mindset. So in this topic, we will have three major discussions or three major topics that we are going to tackle. First one is the entrepreneurial perspective, entrepreneurial journey, the creativity, innovation, and invention. So this is part of our discussion in our entrepreneurial management topic or our entrepreneurial management course. So first, let's try to look into what is the entrepreneurial mindset. Okay, so objectives for this afternoon. So first we have there. So first we're going to explain what it means to have an entrepreneurial mindset. Wow, ka na lang yun. So awkward. Okay, so we want to explain what it means to have an entrepreneurial mindset. Second one is explain the entrepreneurial journey to explore and discover entrepreneurship as one of your career choice. Okay, third one is describe the popular, well-supported creative problem-solving method. Okay, the fourth one distinguish between creativity, innovation, and invention. And the fifth one, we are going to outline the stages of creativity and steps in developing an innovation. Okay. So we ask the question, what is an entrepreneur? So for you, what is an entrepreneur? So you feel free to say a word. One word to describe an entrepreneur. Risk taker, opportunity seeker. From people in online, we can hear you. Or if you have ideas, you can share it on our comment section. Where's the comment section? Chat. Okay. So chat. Okay, so we are waiting here, students. What is your understanding of what is an entrepreneur? So you can chat your answer. 5, 4.
You can share the
Yeah,
answer,
any
guys.
word. Describe risk taker, opportunity seeker, other problem solver, a person who operates a business, innovator, innovate, innovative, right? So these are some of the words that we can link an entrepreneur, right? So an entrepreneur, sir, is when they see the problem as an opportunity, right? So thank you so much for joining our discussion. So later on, we will also read your suggestions or comments. So I have here, or I'll introduce people or someone that you might know. Then you try to tell me who is this one or these people and their company that they are into. First one, Jeff of Amazon. 1 point. Mark Zuckerberg of your Meta, the Facebook, right? Previously known as Facebook or even now. This one, Bill Gates, Microsoft, Elon Musk, Tesla, Alibaba, the Jack Ma, right? So these are some of the successful entrepreneurs that we know, right? So almost all of us here, or even the people online, or even people from Indonesia, I think know these entrepreneurs. So we link this words to them. Right? So words like visionary, independent, adaptable, ambitious, confident, proactive, so on and so forth, goal-oriented, self-starter, curious, resourceful, all the words in the dictionary. Kidding. So, passionate, highly motivated, leader, strategic, persistent, optimistic, innovative, bold, risk taker. Right? So some of these are the common terms or common words that we link this or we link an entrepreneur. Yes, right? So in a book or in the context of our textbook, what is an entrepreneur is or what is an entrepreneurial venture? So an entrepreneurial venture is the creation of any business, organization, project, or operation of interest that includes a level of risk in acting an opportunity that has not previously been established. So if you look into the description, the first phrase discusses about creation of any business. So it can be a sole proprietor business or you are the only owner. It can be a business or a organization, or it can be either a project or even an operation of your interest. Right? So the first phrase talks about the type of business or the structure of your business. The second one is this entrepreneurial venture includes a level of risk. What can be the risk in starting an entrepreneurial venture or starting a business? Risk of losing your money. Another risk, more money, losing of more money. So losing of a level of risk. Now, one of the risk is losing of money or your losing of your time, right? Your efforts. So that's part of the risk in your entrepreneurial venture. So this risk should act in an opportunity. So just like the one that Mings Nanta, I think, discussed in the comment section, an entrepreneur is the one that sees a problem as an opportunity, right? So you see a problem, then you find it as an opportunity that has not previously been established, or those problems has not been solved yet, or you're the one to solve those problems in an entrepreneurial standpoint. So some purpose of entrepreneurs can be for profit venture, right? So when I say profit, what's the main purpose of starting their business? To earn money or to earn a profit, right? So to have a financial stability. Second one is this could be a venture focused on social needs and take the form of a non-profit endeavor. So the idea of this one is you are not focusing on the profit alone, but you are focusing on the effect of your business in the society. So you are fixing a social needs or fixing a problem so that it can help the society, right? So that's the idea of social entrepreneurs. So this one. So not only entrepreneurial venture is not only focuses on profit venture, but sometimes it can also focus on the social needs. And of course, we can have the both. Entrepreneurs might take a variety of approaches to their entrepreneurial venture. So which can be, you can be a profit venture and also at the same time, you can be a social entrepreneur. Okay. So types of entrepreneur. So we try to look into what are the types of an entrepreneur. First is innovators. Second one is market makers. Third is creator. And fourth is expander and scalers. Are you familiar with this word already? Some of the words from your right, the innovators, creators. How about the market makers? Yes? Yes, right? Okay. There's a doubt, right? Expanders and scalers. So I try to look into the definition of these type of entrepreneur. Okay, first one, innovators. Innovators find new approaches, methods, or products that add value to solving a problem in a unique manner. Okay, so you're looking for new approaches. You can be more faster in processing your services. You will have better quality, better design, right? So you innovate, you improve or you add value through solving a problem in a unique manner. So the second one is creator. Oh, sorry. Market maker. First, so let's try to discuss first the market maker. Market maker, on the other hand, these are entrepreneurs who innovate or reinvent their market from a future perspective by asking what the market could evolve into. Okay? So as a market maker, you are creating a product for the future perspective. Right? So you innovate or reinvent the market from a future perspective by asking what the market could evolve into. Right? So you ask your question, what the market could evolve into. 5 years from now, or 2 years from now, a year from now, what will be the market status? Or what are the needs of our customers? What are the needs of my clients? So you create a product or create a service to cater those needs in the future. Right? So that's market maker. Third one, creator. Okay, so this is the most simple one in definition. Creator is someone who makes something new or see a problem that other people have not noticed. Okay, so you are a creator. You make something new or you see a problem that people has not noticed. You alone or uh, in a unique way, you are the one who solve the problem, right? So you're the only one who knows the problem. You're the only one who make products or services to solve those problems. Okay. So as an entrepreneur, it's important that we need to recognize the problem, right? So we need to recognize a certain problem so that we can fill those gaps with our services or our products. Okay, so those things will be discussed by the next session on the how to's are going to make use of those things and create your own products or services. Okay, the expanders and scalers, these are people or entrepreneurs who seeks opportunity to expand upon previously created methods, processes, or products. So expanders and scalers, there are already methods that exist. So all they need to do is expand or improve those methods or processes, right? So seek out opportunities to expand upon previous created methods, processes, or products. So questions so far? None? Okay. Are you sure? Okay, so let's have here some games. I want you to guess whether which is more or higher, Philippines or Indonesia. Okay, so just a guess. So in terms of, let's say in terms of population, which is higher? Philippines? Philippines? Oh, let's wait from people in the group chat, in the chat box. What are their guess? In terms of population, which is higher? Philippines or Indonesia? Five, four. We're waiting for your chat. Yeah, wala. So there's none. And I guess from the joiner online. In terms of population, Indonesia from Danong, Indonesia. Indonesia. Indonesia, right? Because they have time to Google. So they know the answer. Okay, so there's a population. So we have Indonesia. So this is based on my research. So around 283.5 billion people in Indonesia, while in the Philippines, we only have 116.2 million people. Right? So in the context of entrepreneur, so these are some factors that we try to compare. MSME's contribution. So since most of the entrepreneurs falls in the MSMEs. What is MSMEs? Micro, small, medium enterprises. So in MSME's contribution to the total gross domestic product, which do you think is higher? The MSME's contribution. Which country has higher MSME's contribution? From people online, the GDP, right? Indonesia, from Adam. From Adam, Indonesia. From here, the face-to-face audience. What's your guess? Indonesia, right? So, in MSME's contribution to the total gross domestic products, we have 61% of their GDP came from the MSMEs. And 40%, only in the Philippines, we only have 40%. So mostly, so it means that Indonesia has more, of course, they have more contribution to GDP, or the Philippines is most likely into large companies, right? So large companies are giving us higher amount in GDP. You're given in our agricultural sector. So in terms of domestic employment, MSME's contribution to the domestic employment. Indonesia or Philippines? Philippines from online people. MSMEs or the micro, small, medium enterprises contribution to the domestic employment, the employment of our people. So which is higher? Philippines. 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 Of course, these are people from the Philippines. So they're proud to answer Philippines, right? Okay, so Philippines. So most of the answer in the online is Philippines, but 65%. Do you think it is Indonesia is higher than 65%? Yes or no? No? Right? So you can see mostly of the domestic employment came from MSMEs in Indonesia. Right? While in the Philippines, we only have 65% of our the domestic employment came from MSMEs. Right? So another comparison, which is higher. Indonesia or Philippines. Existing businesses falls in which category? In the MSME category. Indonesia or Philippines? Okay, push the So both countries is equal in terms of the existing businesses falls into this category. So 99%. So these are from the data I gathered. So it's still need for verification, but mostly it's around those numbers. Okay. So the opportunity, although you can see, or if we compare both countries, they have higher MSME's contribution to domestic employment, or most probably there are more people in Indonesia, but there is a huge opportunity as an MSME, right? To start your own business or to start your entrepreneurial venture. Since, because of these numbers. Okay. So, we go to the next topic, which is the entrepreneurial vision and goals. Okay, so entrepreneurial vision and goals. So we have these three important terms to consider or to discuss. First one is vision statement, mission statement, and value proposition. Right? Since you are fourth year already, I think you are all familiar with these terms. Aside from value proposition, or you're familiar also? Familiar, just familiar. So, what is the vision statement? In an entrepreneurial standpoint, vision statement here is the picture you have for what the venture will become in the future. Okay? So, the picture in your mind that what the venture you want to, what the venture will become in the future. So, the first question is, what it will grow into, right? So, you are looking forward on your entrepreneurial venture or entrepreneurial journey or your business and thinking what this business will grow into in the future, right? So usually this is the end goal, right? End goal. Your vision statement is your end goal or a long-term goal. Well, the other one, the mission statement, is a formal declaration about what the venture will do, what value it will provide to the end customer, and how it will accomplish this action. So usually, the mission statement answers the questions, how am I going to achieve my vision statement? So these are the things, or from the word itself, this is your mission. These are the things that you need to do. So what the venture will do, what the value it will provide, and how it will accomplish this action. Okay, so the value proposition is the summary statement that conveys the benefits of your products or services or the unique business process or model provides to the customer. So your value proposition usually answer the question, why does the customer go to you? Or why does the customer avail your products? Or why does the customer avail your services? So there might be something unique on your business that they are buying or availing your products or services. Okay? So these are the three terms: vision statement, mission statement, and value proposition. Question so far? Huh? Okay, now, so we have the creative approaches to developing your vision. So if for those people online, so you can, if you have questions, just pop your message or chat your message in our chat box, so we can read it in our other screen. So if you can see here our setup, we have two screens. So screen one is for the presentation, the second screen is for your comment section. So all of us here attending face-to-face can see your chats and answers. Okay? Okay, going back. So we're going to discuss the creative approaches to develop your vision. Okay, so how are you going to, these are the 4 steps of creative thinking process. First one is preparation. Second one is incubation. Third is illumination. And fourth is the verification process. So the first step is, which is, ano first step? The preparation. First step is preparation. So in the preparation stage, you need to plan and gather information. So in this case, you are more into research, right? You plan, you gather information, what could be the need of the market, what could be the problems that are existing. So you prepare. Then after that, after you have identified those information, you incubate, right? Are you familiar with the word incubate? Yes, all are familiar. Just familiar. But incubation, here, let your subconscious work through information. Okay? When you say subconscious, familiar also. Subconscious is, these are the, your way of thinking. I'm going to explain. Subconsciousness. And so subconsciousness is, example, these are the things that you sometimes you don't think of, right? But you know that it's right there in your head. If you have one, right there in your mind, right? So after you put those information, it's like memory card, right? So you put those information in your memory card. So when you need it, you can browse your memory, right? You can browse those information that you have gathered. Okay? So are you ready to be a robot? So after those incubation process, so those, even though you are not thinking or you didn't use those things, but you already know that's right up in your head, or you already have those information, then you will be able to come up with an aha moments. What's aha moments? Aha, right? Aha. Or the lighting of your bulb, right? Lighting of the bulb. Aha. Right? So because of those information, you will be able to have those moments, the moment of illumination. So identify the aha moments, or you'll be able to identify, okay, I already have the information, I was able to identify the problem. Then here comes the aha moment that the information, the idea come up to your mind that okay, this is possibly the solution of the problem. And after research, after the incubation of my ideas, might be these products or this service will work, or this business venture will work. So after you will be able to have these aha moments, then you verify those ideas, right? So you verify if indeed this is the best solution of the problem or the existing problem, or this is the best products to offer to my market or to my service. This is the best services to offer it with my clients or future clients. Okay. So our next one is, okay, to wrap up the first topic, the entrepreneurial mindset, we have this phrase. So entrepreneurial mindset indeed is an awareness and focus on identifying an opportunity to solving a problem. Okay, so we are system will turn off. Okay, so entrepreneurial mindset indeed is an awareness and focus on identifying an opportunity. Okay, this is the one important phrase: identifying an opportunity through solving a problem. And you have the willingness to move forward to advance that idea. Okay, right? So you have the aha moment. So you have the solutions already. So you have the willingness to move forward or to start your own venture, to start your own business from those ideas. So the entrepreneurial mindset is the lens through which the entrepreneurs view the world, where everything is considered in light of the entrepreneurial business. Okay, so that ends our first discussion, which is the entrepreneurial mindset. Questions so far? None. Okay. Now, we already have the mindset. Okay, so we already have the mindset of an entrepreneur. So let's try to start our own journey. So starting your entrepreneurial journey. Okay, so we have here, we have another activity, especially those people from the online. So I want you to assess in which category or types of hiker you are. So, entrepreneurial journey as a trip. So we are linking the excuse me, mountain hiking skill level. Okay, there are three skill level in mountain hiking in this context. So we have the walker, we have the climber, or can be a mountaineer. Okay, so we are going to link these skills to your entrepreneurial journey. So now you try to ask yourself, are you a walker? Are you a climber? Are you a mountaineer? Okay, so in mountain hiking skill level, so the walker is basic or they have limited hiking experience. So in the context of entrepreneurial journey, the equivalent is they are new or limited entrepreneurial exposure or they never started a venture. Walker. Okay? So in a climber, if you're a climber, you have moderate hiking experience or you have special skills for your adventure in difficult terrain. So in the entrepreneurial journey, somehow some entrepreneurial have knowledge or experience already. Or it can be you are exposed to the entrepreneurship through your family, through your friends, right? So you are a climber. Or it can be you are already a mountaineer. So in here, experienced hikers with technical skills for climbing hills and mountain. In entrepreneurial journey, you are experienced entrepreneur already, right? So you attempted to launch your own venture. It can be solo or with partners. So people from online, I'll give you let's say 2 minutes or 5 minutes at least to assess your skills. Okay, we can read your comment or even people here. So let's try to ask people here, entrepreneurial people. Okay, first, I'll give you 1 minute to think, or 2 minutes to think. In which level or type of hiker are you? Walker, climber, or mountaineer? Okay, so students online, you can share your which type of which type of which type of walker are you? Or which type of mountain hiker are you? Walker, climber, or mountaineer? So how about here? From the face-to-face group, who is walker? Wow. And now, all of you is already a mountaineer. Who's walker? Those are new or limited entrepreneurial exposure. Or they didn't start or never started with your own business. All of you have experience in business? Yes or no? Yes. Wow. Very good. Second is, who among you here is a climber? What climbers? Social climber. So social climber. It's not social climber. Social climber is another context, right? We're waiting for people online. 5, 4. People online, please try to share your type of which type are you? Walker, climber, or mountaineer? So we have here also students from entrepreneurship programs, right? So these entrepreneurship programs, they have their own businesses already. So while they are studying, they are having their own businesses. So entrepreneurial people, which type are you? Walker, climber, mountaineer? Mountaineer. Wow. The cookies is successful. Right? Okay, so we tried to have participation from our online class, but I think they are confused on what type do they belong. Okay, so moving forward in our journey, so we have 7 steps. One is inspiration. Two, preparation. Three, assessment. Four, exploring resources. Five is business plan. Six is navigation. And seven is launch. Wow. Okay, so this entrepreneurial journey has 7 specific steps. So although not all journey are the same, but somehow we have this 7 identified steps in our entrepreneurial journey. So let's go to the first one. So in our journey, we have to reflect a question. Okay, we try to reflect or think of a question, and somehow we are going to identify the possible obstacles that we are going to encounter in each step. Okay, so there is no right or wrong answer to this one. Just answer on your own mind. In which step are you right now? Okay, the first one is the first step in our training is the inspiration. So the question that we're going to ask is, what is your motivation for becoming an entrepreneur? Okay, so what could be your motivation? Money, right? It's money. Another money. Money or our financial stability, right? Or financial independence. Or what can be our inspiration, our passion, right? We are passionate to start this business. So that's our inspiration. So the reflection question is, do I have this mental, physical, sociological, or financial capabilities and the necessary support system to launch a venture, to start your own business? Okay? So this is a reflection question. So first, try to ask what is your motivation, then you reflect. Am I ready? Mentally, physically, sociologically, financially, right? To start my own business. Then, if we can answer this one, so we have these potential obstacles that we're going to encounter. There might be, first, self, self-doubt. Second, fear of the unknown. Elsa, fear of the unknown. Fear, into the unknown. Fear of the unknown. Potential obstacles. Third, it can be we have limited time, limited resources, especially the financial resources, right? So this is one of our obstacles. Limited time, limited resources, or limited personal connections. Why do we need personal connections? You don't need personal connections? So when do you think we need personal connections in our entrepreneurial journey? As our support system, right? Or these people can give us sometimes opportunities, or they can be helping us throughout our entrepreneurial journey. Okay? So after the first step, we are going to the second step. Second step is preparation. So during this phase, the main question is, do you have what it takes to be an entrepreneur? So first one is, what is motivation? Second one is, do you have what it takes to be an entrepreneur? Okay? So you prepare yourself, okay, in this journey, this entrepreneurial journey. So your reflection question is, what do I want to accomplish now and even in the future? Right? So possibly there are things that you want to accomplish now, but might be it doesn't line up with your future goals, right? In the future. So you try to prepare. Then second one is, what will I offer? Create or change that might have an impact on the world. Okay? Third is there a better way to solve a problem or address an issue? Fourth one is, what is the condition of my target market or environment? Okay. Potential obstacles might be the lack of ideas or inspiration. Okay? So you don't have much of ideas or you don't have much of inspiration. So you have those limited resources, especially in your not in the knowledge side. Second one, you have idea or venture which already exists. Right? Although you identified a good solution to a problem, but indeed the venture already exists. Right? There is already a lot of abundance of venture to address those problems. Okay? Third one is unrealistic expectation for the perfect or right solution. Okay? Fourth, fear of risk, and fifth is being too practical or too logical. So these are the guide question in our second step, the reflection question and our potential obstacles. Third one, assessment. So we assess what is the idea you plan to offer through your venture. Okay, so we try to reflect also what the reflection question is, what will I find, where will I find partners, customer, location, or other key resources. Okay, so the most important question here is, where will I find partner? Okay. So you look for your partner, your business partners, right? You look for a right business partners or your right customers or even your location. So second is, who can help me achieve my goals and maintain a healthy business operational status? Potential obstacles, you have limited connections, partners without skills and resources that match your needs or goals, our limited education or experience. So that's why this is advantage for us business students to have the right education and experience in our entrepreneurial journey. Do you agree? Yes. Forced agreement. By the way, pwede ka pa picture. Okay, so fourth one, we explore the resources. Okay, explore resources. The guide question is, what resources and characteristics do you need to make this venture work? Okay, what are the necessary things that we need? Reflection question, how can I afford to achieve my goal and maintain my financial status once I get there? Good. Potential obstacles, limited access to appropriate or adequate capital. So this is the most important one, right? The challenges, we have limited capital or limited financial capabilities. Second one, limited or few connections to obtain capital, limited negotiation, experience, or limited knowledge. Okay, let's proceed to the fifth one. So the creation of our business plan, right? So, time and time again, from first year until the fourth year, you are creating business plan, right? So what is the essence of business plan? Guide or your map, right? Or your map or your blueprints, right? So blueprint, what type of business structure and business model will your venture have? So it is important to create a business plan of your planned venture before conducting it, right? So you'll be able to identify if indeed those businesses is feasible, right? Feasible or the solution you think really works. Okay, you can check it in your, or you can find it in your business plan. So the reflection question is, how can I manage and juggle the related operational and administrative responsibilities for the venture? Okay, so as an entrepreneur, you need to balance the operation of your business, operational responsibilities, as well as the admin side or the administrative responsibilities in your venture. And second is how quickly or slowly should I grow the venture? Okay, potential obstacles, limited experience or knowledge of the operation and administrative needs for the business, limited access to resources, and the support system. Okay, two more. Navigation. Okay, so in navigating, we all know that it is linked to the word direction, right? Navigation, in what direction will you take your venture? Or where will you go for guidance? So in case you have problems, in case you have difficulties, who will guide you on the right path to or the right decisions? Okay, so reflection question is, how should I prepare for a deal with any potential obstacles or challenges, such as having no money or no solid business ideas? Okay, for instance, you don't have enough money, so you look for connections. So it can be they can lend you money, right? They can lend you money from your family, from your friends. Okay, so what are some alternative routes to achieve my goals or dreams? And the potential obstacle is limited outlook for the appropriate strategies, goals, or opportunities. Okay, last one. So even reading, right? So the journey is so tiring. Your the last one is now we are ready for launch of our venture. So the guide question is when and how will you launch your venture? So indeed, these are the identified 7 steps in our entrepreneurial journey. First, inspiration. Then we go to the preparation, assessment, exploring resources, business plan, navigation, and launch. Okay. Questions so far? None again. None. No questions. Question from the online group. Close the meeting. Okay. We don't have questions from the online group. Not yet.
Yes, you may write your question in the chat box if you want to ask a question to Mr. Ivan.
Okay, so thank you, ma'am. So, first we already done with the entrepreneurial mindset. Now we're done with the journey. What a journey it has been, right? So, let's go to the third and last topic. The creativity, innovation, and invention. Okay, so creativity. Okay. Oh. So creative, we're going to think of creative problem solving methods. Paano ni mga panatago? Okay, so we have this emphatic design cycle, or the emphatic design cycle, which is human centric. So we centralize on the human being, right? So that's why it is empathic from the word, another word, empathy, or the empathize. Okay, we have 5 steps Wait. Okay. So empathize. First is empathize. Second is define. Third is ideate, prototype, and test. Okay. This is the empathic design cycle, which is human centered. First, we go to the empathize. Can you read it? Of course, that's so big. You can read it. Empathy. Empathy is the everybody. Sabay. Okay, go. 1, 2, 3, go.
Empathy is the human ability to feel what other humans are feeling, which in the context of creativity, innovation, and friendship is essential to beginning a process of human-centric design.
Okay, the first step is we try to empathize. So this is the most important phrase. The ability to feel what other humans are feeling. Right? So the term or the phrase that you always say, I feel you. I feel you, right? You feel me? I feel you, right? Okay, so you empathize. You think of what are their feelings after you are going to make the decisions or make your own venture or try to figure out what they are going to feel on those things. Okay. Second one is define the problem. By defining the problem must be based on honest, rational, and emotional observation for human-centered design to work. Right? So it should be honest. So you think of the problem or you try to define the problem as honest as you are, as rational as you are, and you need to put some emotion in it, or you need to think with the first one. Okay? You empathize. You use the empathy on the defining the problem phase. After you define the problem, we have the third one, which is to ideate. What is ideate? Familiar? Familiar also, right? With the term. Ideate comes from the word idea. Okay? So in this process, this is the third process in which you brainstorm the solutions. Right? Brainstorming of solutions. Fourth one is after you identify the solution, now you are going to design the solution for other people. Okay, you are going to design the solution for other people, which means you are building a prototype. Okay, so prototype or a sample of your product, right? So they can experience the products or your services, right? You're creating a prototype, so they can check if indeed, or after you create the prototype, you test the seventh one. The last one is you test it. So after you test, you're able to identify if indeed the solution is right, the design is right, the let's say the the flavor. Let's say in food, the flavor is right. This is the things that they need or they want. Okay, of our customers. So these are the the five cycle of human centric. So after you test, then again, you analyze or you empathize with their feedbacks. So let's say they have negative feedbacks. So you need to improve your business, right? Based on their feedbacks. So if they have positive feedbacks, so you need to maintain those things. Okay. Time is 3:46. So the other method in problem solving is we have this activity or sometimes referred to as a game called six thinking hats method. Are you familiar with this one? Yes, okay, let's skip. You're already familiar. So six thinking hats. So we have six hats or six group members having different colored hats. Okay, first one is what color? White. Second one, red. Third, black, yellow, green, blue. Very good. You know how to identify colors. Okay, six thinking hats. First one, if you are assigned to be the white hat. Okay, in this thinking process, you act as the information gatherer by conducting research and bringing quantitative analysis to the discussion. So, as a white hat, you stick to the facts. Okay? So, it's a brainstorming process, this one. Okay? You will be assigning different hats from different people. So, if you fall in the white hat, you are the quantitative or the stick to the facts. You are conducting the research, the researcher. Okay? If you fall in the red hat, you bring raw emotion to the mix and offers sensible without having to justify them. So you highlight on the emotions. Red hat. Black hat employs logical and caution. So warns participants about, oh, guess what word this is? Institutional limitations, also known as devil's advocate. You are a devil's advocate. What is a devil's advocate? Black hat. So you are taking on the caution, right? You always warn people. Okay? Third one, yellow hat. Yellow hat brings the logical positive or the optimism. The red hat earlier, the black hat is more on the negative side, right? So the yellow hat is you bring optimism. Green hat thinks creatively. You introduce changes and provokes other members when needed. Or new ideas are the are purview of the green hat. And the most important person in this activity is the blue hat. So blue hat maintains the broader structure of the discussion and may set the terms by which progress will be judged. So make sure that other hats play by the rules or stay in the respective lane, so to speak. Okay, so although we were not able to, or we will not be able to conduct this activity, but this is just an idea on how you're going to do so. But the problem here, the problem of six thinking hat is if one of the member did not abide by the rules, so most probably the whole idea of six thinking hat it will not work. Okay, so that's a challenge. Okay, so those are the two things in creative thinking or creative the topic creative problem solving method. I'm sorry. So creative problem solving method. The first one is the the second one is thinking hat, but the first one is the empathic design cycle. Okay, now let's go back to the core topic that we're going to discuss, which is creativity, innovation, and invention. So we discuss what is creativity. Okay, are you a creative person? Yes or no? Yes? Yes or no, right? Somehow we are creative, right? So we are creative. So creativity in the context of entrepreneurship, this is the ability to develop something original. Particularly an idea or a representation of an idea with an element of aesthetic flair. Aesthetic flair. So that's the creativity, right? You're doing something new. You're doing something unique. You are offering your market or your customer something they don't have experience before. They have not tried before. Okay. Second one is innovation. Innovation, I think you already discussed right earlier. Innovation. So innovation change the adds value to an existing products or services. So you made something or you add value to an existing products or services. And the third one is one minute. Where's the term? Okay, so truly novel products are in an invention phase. You create a truly novel products, services, or ano na siya na bildo? Now? Oh, okay. Sorry for that. Dinada. Invention. Okay, invention. Invention is a truly novel products. You're creating truly novel products, services, or process that so based on ideas and products that have come before, it represents a leap, a creation of truly novel and different products. Clear? Are you sure? Okay. So you are inventing new products, right? As an inventor, you're creating products or you are solving a problem that can change the world. You're an inventor. So we are going to discuss the design thinking. Okay, so sorry. So to have these three ideas in one, we need to have the design thinking mindset. So in this method, design thinking process is a method to focus the design and development decisions of a product on the needs of the customer, typically involving an empathy-driven process to define complex problems and create solutions that address those problems. Okay, so you are designing solutions based on the need of your customer, typically involves the empathy, right? We need to feel what they feel, or we need to have a perspective of how they are going to feel after we launch the products or after they try our products or our services, right? So this is the design thinking process or method. Okay, so in a creativity standpoint, we have two terms that we're going to discuss. The first one is, can you read? No. Ideation, and the other one is brainstorming. So in ideation, somehow it's related with the earlier term, the other term earlier, ideate, right? So ideation is the purposeful process of opening up your mind, right? Opening up your mind to new traits of thought that branch out in all directions from a stated purpose or problem. Okay, so you welcome all those ideas, right? So any directions, as long as it will come up in your mind, right? So you ideate. While the brainstorm, on the other hand, brainstorm the generation of ideas in an environment free of judgment or licensure with the goal of creating solutions. So it's just one of dozens of methods for coming up with new ideas. So this one, ideation, you just let the ideas come up to your mind. Right? Ideation. In brainstorming, you are forcing or somehow you are giving tasks to your mind to come up with an idea. Right? So you know the difference? Ideation and brainstorming. So in brainstorming generation, you are generating an idea in an environment free of judgment. Okay? So sometimes you go to a certain place just to brainstorm. So usually you brainstorm alone or with friends, with more than friends. Wow. Okay, so environmental friendly or judgment dissension with the goals of creating. Your main goal in brainstorming is you are creating a solution. Okay? You're creating a solution in just one of a dozen. Oh, sorry. You're creating a solution. So one of the process or one of the ways to create a solution is through brainstorming. Okay? So now we have two types of thinking in creativity. We have the linear and the lateral. Okay? Linear, if you can see the direction is going down, right? Going down in the lateral is sideways. So in a linear model or in a linear way of thinking, here we use the logic, right? We use the logic or we have this step-by-step approach. So you need to come up, we need to read the manual, process step 1, then step 2. So we go by the rules, right? In a linear thinking. So vertical slow down a planned path for innovation. So you are creating a step-by-step process to innovate, or it's a planned path for innovation. You are planning, or somehow it has a structure. While in a lateral, you are opening a creative thinking. Okay? So creative thinking is any directions, any ideas that come from any direction is open. Right? Open to the possibilities. Although I know you know that it is not possible, it is not logical, but still you have the idea, so you write those ideas. And you write those ideas. Might be the most futuristic ideas. But you still write or you still accept those ideas. Okay? So the agility and problem solving to consider better alternative or solution. So in the lateral thinking, you have the agility to solve a problem and agility and problem solving to consider better alternative or solution. So you are not solving a problem based on the books or based on the manual, right? As compared to the linear. Right? So the same with math, right? So in math, we have different ways to answer a question problem, right? So if there are a lot of ways to answer a certain problem, but it will come up to the same solution, same answers. Do you agree? No. Oh. You didn't have a choice. Kidding. Okay. I think we're almost done. Okay, so the next one is the creative process. So we'll tackle the 5 stages. Mas namin lang taon to sa tuloy. So the 5 stages of creativity. First one is prepare, incubate, insight, evaluate, and elaborate. Okay, so if you can see, I think it's already discussed earlier, the preparation. So you prepare, preparation involves investigating a chosen field of interest, opening your mind and becoming immersed in materials, mindset, and meaning. So you prepare yourself. If you want to go in this field of business, so you try to prepare yourself. You conduct a research, you look for necessary information, what are the skills I need to start my own venture, like that. Okay, so in incubation process, incubation, discussed earlier, incubation refers to the giving yourself and your subconscious mind, in particular, time to incorporate what you learned and practice in the preparation stage. Okay, so incubation involves the absence of practice. It may look to an outside as though you are at rest, but your mind is at work. Right? So, your mind is at rest from the outside, right? Or, right? It may look to an outsider as you are at rest. So, but your mind is at work. Okay? Your subconsciousness is working. Then after that, we have the insight. Insight or illumination is a term for the aha moments. Aha moments when the solution to creative problems suddenly becomes readily accessible to your conscious mind. So the aha moments that been observed in literature, in history, and in cognitive studies of creativity. And the evaluation is the purposeful examination of your idea. Okay? After those aha moments, you evaluate your your idea. Okay? Evaluation, you will want to compare your insights with the products and ideas you encountered during preparation, or you also will want to compare your ideas and products prototype to the goals you set out of yourself during the preparation phase. Okay. Now we have the last one, which is elaboration. Elaboration is the last stage in the creative process. That is actual production of your products. Elaboration can involve in the release of a minimum viable products. So this version of your invention may not be polished or complete, but it should function well enough that you can begin to market while still elaborating on it in an iterative development process. Okay, so the same, or right, some of you here, SM4 in 4B, right? So we will be creating a prototype for our finals output. So that's part of your elaboration. So somehow it may not be perfect at first. For now, after you create your prototype, it may not be perfect for now. Maybe in the future you incubate those ideas. Then 5 years from now, 10 years from now, you start your entrepreneurial journey. You go back to those ideas. You polish those ideas. So this is one important output in our entrepreneurial management. Okay. Can you read it all? No. Ah, from the top. From the top? No power. We're just setting the screen. Cool. Connected.
Hello, Mr. Ivan.
Yes,
Do
ma'am.
we pursue to the question and answer session, or you still have a material to present?
I think, just 2 or 3 more slides, ma'am. We just
Okay.
Change of power. Let me just-
Okay. All right. Okay, for the students from Telkom University and also from the University of Saint Augustine, if you have a question, you can type in the chat box or you can ask Mr. Ivan directly. Please, this is your time to ask your questions.
Okay, so let me share my screen again. Hopefully. Pare mo mula mo. So while we're waiting for uh our screen to show, do you have any questions so far? Let me read my comment section. Okay, none so far. Let me share my screen. Load lang kita internet. Sorry for the technical problems.
It's okay. It's okay, mister. Okay, guys, while we waiting for Mr. Ivan, if you have a question, please, you can type into the chat box. And then Mr. Ivan will back again and answer your questions. Please, your time. Hello, everyone. Are you still there? Can you please raise your hand, press the raise hand to show me that you still engage with us. Due to the technical problem, we're still waiting for Mr. Ivan come back. After Mr. Ivan come back, and we will continue our session again. Thank you for your raise hand. Thank you. All of you still awake, yeah? Okay, again, if you have a question, please type your question in the chat box, and then Mr. Ivan and we'll answer the questions after he's back to the session again. Thank you.
Hello, ma'am, can you hear us? So let me,
You're back.
we still have a problem with our internet, so I'm
It's
just
okay.
using my mobile phone right now. So
It's okay.
I'm sorry for that. We will not be able to
It's okay.
finish. I think it's just two more slides. I can share the Canva link so you
Yes.
can access If you have questions, just let me know. We still have session to can answer all those schedule.
Okay, it's okay. Yeah, please.
So, on behalf of University of Agustin, we are very thankful for this opportunity. So we say hi. Hi.
Our student join online. Our student join online. Maybe student from Telkom University, you can like turn on the camera and then say hi to the student in San Agustin, please. Maybe you can open your camera and then show your say hi to other students in
Have
maybe
your
they,
answer
yeah, they
from.
shy.
It's okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am. So, I think that will be our discussion for the session one, no?
So
Did it
are you
go well?
finished? Or you still want to continue? You finish or you continue? Or we move to the question and answer?
We can move to the question and answer, ma'am. If they
Okay.
have questions so for now.
All right, all right. So everyone, every student from Telkom University and San Agustin, if you have a questions, you can ask directly to Mr. Ivan, please, or type into the chat box. This is your chance to ask directly to the expert here. Okay, please, the questions. Don't be shy. If you're worried to say directly, you can type your question into the chat box, please.
Or do you have any ideas to share?
Yeah, if you want to share something, a opinion, you can share also. Are you still there, guys? You're not hiding? Please raise your hand if you're still awake.
Maybe they're shy for now, ma'am, but maybe we can give them time for session two so that they can ask
Okay.
questions. So they will, for now, they will think of what question they want to ask. So on session two, maybe I can have time to answer those.
Yeah.
I think for their assignment, they need to think of a certain problem, existing problem for now. Okay, so as your part of your assignment, you think of a problem. Okay, even a very simple problem in your neighborhood, in your city where you live or where you live. Okay, so we will use those things, we will use this information on the next session. Okay, Sir Doc Isa, right now, we'll be discussing the session two. This is more on how-tos. Okay, so this is more interesting. It's more on the application type. So earlier we are more into the remembering and understanding, or more into the well, that's in the Bloom taxonomy, the remembering and understanding. So the next lesson will be more into application and evaluation. So for if you have questions, just bring those questions for our next session.
Okay, guys. Don't be hesitate if you have a question. It's time. They time. Or they, I don't know, they're going somewhere maybe. I think they're still
Okay, ma'am.
shy.
Okay, so I think that's all for me, ma'am.
Okay.
That's all for our session one. So thank you so much for all those people who attended the session. Looking forward for the session two
Okay,
of our
yeah.
session.
With Mr. Isan, right?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. So, is it done, Mr. Ivan? You have
Yeah.
any something you want to share to the students?
For now, I think it's done. I
It's
think
done.
it's all for me for the session one.
Okay, all right. Guys, before our close today's class, maybe the question? Don't be shy, please.
Bye.
Or just type the questions.
Didn't have questions. No. It's okay. It's okay. Maybe they are shy, or it might be they already know the answer of their questions because of those presentation.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, before we end, maybe can you close? Sorry, can you open the camera, please, and then we take a pictures for
Okay,
today's
so
session.
take
Okay,
a picture, everyone.
turn on your camera. We will take a pictures. Okay, let's see. Oh, some of them just going somewhere in the car and somewhere. Okay, right. Give you best smile. Best smile. Say hi to the student in the San Agustin. Hi.
Hi, everyone.
Okay, we take a pictures, yeah? Take a pictures. One, two,
Picture, everyone.
1, 2, 3, smile.
Kit Francisco Peña ba?
Okay, one more, another slide. Okay, we have more than, oh, I have six slides. Okay, 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, thank you. All right, everyone, thank you for joining us today. Mr. Ivanton, thank you for your time. And also student from University of St. Augustine, thank you for your coming, for your attendance. Let's meet again on 18 November. We will have the session 2. Okay, then before you leave, please fill in the feedback. I will share the link through the chat. Ada link di chatnya ya, teman-teman. Tolong diisi feedbacknya. And then to claim your certificate, you need to fill in the feedback. Okay, thank you everyone. See you again on 18 November. Bye-bye. Thank you, Mr. Pan.
Hello, Adam.
You may leave the Zoom meeting, everyone. Thank you for
Hello, miss.